stars tonight have an Emmy, a SAG Award, a BAFTA, and 12 vowels between them, 15 if you count Y. They're teaming up to face anything Michael Bay can throw at them in the new movie Ambulance.
Block him in! Come here, I'm gonna teach them a lesson. Hey, let her go! Get back!
This boy is certifiable.
Hey, what's going on back there?
Ambulance opens at dinners Friday. Please welcome Jake Gyllenhaal and Yahya Abdul-Mateen II. The two of you here together. This is nice.
This is so nice. You have like a... Yes!
You see people. It's
You
nice.
have like you're having like an ambulance the movie night.
It is an Ambulance the movie night. Yeah, it's working out very well. Asa is here. She's your co-star. Did you guys know each other before the movie?
No, we didn't.
No.
We met about 2 weeks. 2 weeks beforehand via, Skype, how everybody else was doing the things. And then we met at Michael Bay's house.
Oh, you met at Michael Bay's house?
Yeah.
It took a while for us to find each other there.
Right.
It's a very large home.
Did it really take a while to
No,
find?
it really didn't.
It's a campus.
It's like a huge house.
I believe it.
It's huge, and it's like filled with Transformers memorabilia.
Is it really?
Oh, yeah. I like ran into Bumblebee before I ran into him. I swear to God. I walked in there as a yellow car in his living room. And
That
then I saw
surprises me. I would imagine Michael Bay would have an understated home.
Nah.
No, there's you go through Jurassic Park before you get to his home.
It's like the trees.
Yeah, there are trees and
No,
waterfall.
inside the house. I'm talking inside the house. There are the trees. You're walking down the stairs, there's trees on either side.
When you're an actor and you do a lot of movies, some of them are big movies and some of them are small movies, is it like, this is gonna be fun, we're going to do a Michael Bay movie?
Yes.
Yeah, that's how you feel about it.
100%.
Yeah. And in this movie, you actually drive the ambulance, right?
Yeah.
Why are you driving the ambulance?
I don't know.
Why am I, or why is my character driving? Because that's two different stories.
The character, it makes sense why the character would be driving the
Well, I
ambulance.
would argue against both, actually.
Oh, hold on. You mean so why am I? So you're questioning my skills.
No, I'm not questioning your skills. I'm questioning your resume, I guess.
Resume.
Yeah.
Well, I've driven, I'll tell you this, I've moved a lot. I moved to 13 different homes coming up. So I have a lot of experience behind a U-Haul. So my attitude was how hard can it be? It's like we lie on our resumes
That to
all
me,
the time.
that to me is surprising that he has so much experience behind a U-Haul, having been in a car with him driving.
That's the thing. I think most people assume that there's a stuntman driving the thing.
I have a very, very clear rule.
As a stuntman, he gets to, get down about 30% of the time, but about 70% of the time, it's me getting busy, driving my ambulance.
That is how he drives, too. Literally drives like this.
Driving ain't nothing. It's a line in a August Wilson play. He said, driving ain't nothing. All you got to do is point the truck where you want it to go. It's just, it's the same thing.
It seems like you have a difference of opinion on how well this worked out, but was he driving fast? Is that what was happening?
No, I have a philosophy, which is let the actors act and the stunt people do the stunts.
Interesting.
It's an awkward thing for some people.
It's a good philosophy.
I would often remind you that 50 miles an hour looks just as fast as 35.
But Jake, hold on. But Jake, did you die?
I mean,
But did
it's
you
parts
die?
of me, I think, in the process. No, you're right.
Were you banking on the fact that you were in an ambulance in case anything happened?
That's true, man.
That would have been
So true.
so embarrassing if they had to send an ambulance to the ambulance.
To an ambulance.
Yeah. But you did survive it, and that's good. That's a positive for
so true.
absolutely sure. And was it fun? I would imagine it would be fun driving an ambulance.
Of course.
Turning on those lights.
If you can find them, of course.
Are they hard to find?
Well, there's so many buttons. We don't think about that. We just think, It's just ambulance time. You know, it's just boom, ambulance time, time to go. But it's like, there's hundreds of buttons, and that's enough. I mean, there's nothing after that, hundreds of buttons.
There's a scene in the movie where a helicopter flies under a bridge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that real? Did that really
Two
happen?
helicopters, yeah.
That really happened?
Yeah, well, it wasn't written in the script, but...
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Michael Bay, we were both on our way. We were driving, he was driving I was very clear about that. He was driving the ambulance back to where we were gonna get off our, get into our civvies, And we got a call from Michael Bay, and he said, you know what, actually, I got the LA River open. Drive back.
Yeah.
The LA River open?
The actual LA River, he found a way into the LA River, and he said, just meet us there, we're gonna shoot there. So we drove under a bridge, and he came to us, and he was like, I got 2 helicopters, okay? And I'm gonna take the 2, okay? That's how he always, okay? And we're gonna fly the 2 helicopters under the bridge, okay? So you just jump out of the thing,
gonna be
shoot
good.
at the helicopters. It's gonna be great. I was
It's gonna
like,
be good.
how the did you get 2 helicopters out of the middle of nowhere? He's like, don't ask questions, we're rolling. Like, that was how it went. So yeah, it was fun.
At the last minute, and then you're driving while this is happening?
I'm just driving, and screaming and acting, and I'm calling, I'm driving, I'm driving, right? And I called my boy on FaceTime,
While you were driving?
While I'm driving in the middle, because you got to. You have to. It's like, if Mike gonna make executive decisions, I'm gonna make some executive decisions too.
Now do you get a sense of why it might be a little dangerous to be driving with him?
Oprah would not like any of this at all.
Is that right?
She would be very displeased, yeah.
I'm sorry, Oprah.
Yeah, all apologies to Oprah. Yahya Abdul-Mateen II and Jake Gyllenhaal are with us. Their movie's called Ambulance. We'll be right back with more after this. Yahya Abdul-Mateen II and Jake Gyllenhaal talking about the movie Ambulance, directed by Michael Bay. We were talking a little bit about Michael Bay in the middle, during the commercials, and yeah, I'd like to get to the bottom of that. I really would, because he's a fascinating individual.
Yeah.
Have you become friends? Like, do you think you'll carry on a relationship?
He butt dials me.
He butt dials.
Yeah.
Like regularly butt dials you?
Actually, yes. So I think that
I don't even know.
qualifies as friends.
Well, I guess that, yeah.
Butt dial is, when
this
it's
is
in
what-
your
No, I know
pocket.
what it is.
This
No,
is
I
what
just
I
mean
wanna
like
know.
regularly butt dialing.
Oh, yeah.
This is what I want to know. It's 2022. No one really butt dials anymore in 2022. So he has to be butt unlocking phones and butt.
That's true. I do think that's true because I get butt dialed by him too.
Do you really?
Oh yeah, no, they're like long, really long, 6-minute long messages.
Yeah.
And there are things like him like yelling things to nobody. Things like, why isn't the door open? And nobody responding. There are things
I'll
like
get calls like on a Sunday. It's a Sunday, mind you. It's like, all right, 3, 2, 1, all right, action. Okay, this is gonna be great. This is gonna be. I'm like, Mike, it's Sunday. It's Sunday, bro.
Do you think he was making love? Possible.
It's possible.
By the way, I wouldn't see it any other way with him. I really wouldn't. No, like he does do that. I wonder if he is again alone or maybe with a friend and saying 3, 2, 1, action. Move that light, and it's just like his little light by his desk. You know what I mean? He's like, you come here, move the light. It's wrong. It's the wrong angle.
Yeah. I'm still kind of going over the idea that I thought you didn't know what butt dialing was.
It was just a weird phrase that
Yeah, I know. I had it wrong.
You're
I know.
real friends when you regularly butt dial.
I'm embarrassed. Embarrassed. Of course you know that. So you guys, I have a quote from you, Yahya, actually. It says, about Jake. Jake loves the camera, which you would think means Jake loves his face being on the camera. Not what you meant. There were times when he would take the camera from Michael Bay. And then you look around and Jake is shooting the scene. I'd never seen anything like that before.
Oh, man.
Now that doesn't seem like something Michael Bay would be cool with at all to me.
Yeah.
No. But it's also something that didn't really happen.
Oh.
I mean, it did. Yeah, okay, yeah. I mean, so an ambulance is small, right? It's tight quarters, and as we already learned, Yahya drives most of the time. Mm-hmm. And oftentimes, my character would jump into the passenger seat, and we had a lot of dialogue, figuring things out in the front of the ambulance. And so we drove this ambulance all around Los Angeles, and we actually drove, really on streets, and he was actually driving, and there was real stunts and everything. And occasionally, Michael wouldn't have the right angle because he'd like the light, but he couldn't ask me to move because there was no space, so he would just pass me the camera. and I would just operate his shooting on him, right, while he's driving, yeah, and driving, and because he's so handsome, I couldn't stop.
Oh yeah,
you know?
it's hard.
And that was
see that.
basically.
So will you get like a cinematography credit on this
No,
film?
absolutely not.
You
no,
will not?
that was out of like pure necessity, and his hand was actually technically on the camera while I was.
Is that
holding
how it
so
works
I
for
wasn't
union
really operating.
reasons? Is that?
I think so. Yes.
Yeah, that's
yes,
your out
yes,
there.
Yes.
He wore gloves, so he technically never touched the camera. That's
Interesting
how you do it. Don't leave me
loophole. I
hanging.
did not
Don't
know
leave me
that was how
hanging.
you
Don't
do
leave
it.
me
But in
hanging.
truth,
Don't
it's like
leave me
really
hanging,
never
Jake.
happened, and now.
Don't leave. This is what it's like working with Jay. I'm like, don't leave me hanging, Jake. Don't leave me.
Oh, yeah, sorry. It does, admittedly, that does happen a lot with us, and I'm sorry. Oftentimes, I'm talking with someone else and focusing on them, and then he's asking me to do
I'm
something.
like, don't leave me hanging, Jake.
Yeah, and I have to, yeah.
As always,
Are you going to go with Jake to Saturday Night Live as Jake is hosting on Saturday night? Will you be together there?
let's find out. Am I going to be there, Jake?
That's not up to me. You're your own person.
I'll be there.
You will be there.
Yeah, I'll be there.
I'm impressed that you're here because I happened to be at Saturday Night Live this weekend, and they're like, and Jake Gyllenhaal. I was like, oh, Jake's on our show tomorrow. He should be here working this out.
I'll be there tomorrow, and I love your new desk.
Oh, thank you. You want it?
I love your...
You know, this would be a great rap gift for Michael Bay.
If we walk through his house and we see this and Bumblebee. Are you gonna keep it forever?
No, I'm going to burn it probably after the show. I know somebody suggests that we auction it off for charity, but I don't think anybody would want it with this name on it. You know? I mean, who would want the words Matt and Damon on
Is it
here?
a little weird if Matt Damon came on the show?
Oh, he'll never be on the show.
Good, right. I knew that, yeah.
He will never be on
Never
the show.
be on the show.
Yeah.
Where's the camera? Is this the
Jake
camera?
is holding it.
All right.
Yeah.
Matt Damon, you will never be on the show.
He
His
knows.
words,
He
not
knows.
mine.
But thank you for establishing that.
Come on my show.
Though it is the best your desk's ever looked. So.
Well, it does look, yeah. I mean, listen, the artwork is not questionable. It's just the name that's on there. Well, it's great to see you guys. I love that you guys are going to be together in this movie. The movie is Ambulance, Michael Bay's new big movie. It opens in theaters Friday. Jake Gyllenhaal and Yahya Abdul-Mateen II. We'll be back with another star of the movie, Eiza Gonzalez. When we come back, we'll be right back. Thanks for watching. If you liked that video, click the subscribe button. And if you didn't like it, well, you hurt my feelings.